Before I get too much into this video, I want to thank Kevin MacLeod, who wrote and allows YouTube to use this great piece of music that I'm using as my intro and background music. Appreciate your efforts and your generosity very much. Okay, welcome to Dennis Morrison's Video Museum number 3, an unusual little grooved axe. Now, in my studies over the years, I've always been fascinated by tomahawks, celts, hatchets, and axes. Right through the lumbering era, these tools are extremely interesting and so very important to daily life. From very ancient times, the Native Americans made beautifully crafted wood-cutting tools from stone. They are often the pinnacle of collections, especially the uniquely crafted Michigan barbed axes. Early this spring, 2016, while walking the site where I have found many artifacts on the surface of the ground, and many axes and celts, I came across this little piece. In fact, this site, from which I've seen hundreds of artifacts, 80% would be considered woodworking tools, is prolific. But as I began early this past spring, I found a unique and very small half-grooved axe, or hatchet. And I say hatchet due to its very small size. Being that this is partially grooved, it would have been hafted or attached to a handle. This axe, or hatchet, measures about 2 inches long by 1.5 inches wide, by 3/4 inches thick, and it's at its thickest point. At its thickest point. So as I have said, this is a very small piece. What could be its purpose? Well, there may be those who would question my assessment of this piece as an actual artifact because of its crudeness, but rest assured, it is indeed an artifact. It is crude, to be sure, but has all the characteristics of an axe or hatchet. Let's look at those attributes that attest to the stone having been altered by the hand of ancient man, as my dear friend, now deceased Jerry Wagner, would say. This has been grouped on the side shown in the photographs. The other side naturally thins. It has a bit side, a bit face, a beveled bit edge, and it also has a pole face, pole side, pole end. It is an axe or a hatchet. The groove facilitates being attached to a wooden handle. There were a number of ways this would have been accomplished. The end of the handle may have been slotted and the axe hatchet attached with strips of rawhide, and this is the most likely way it was attached. The end of the handle could also have been thinned, folded over, and then bound with rawhide, another effective manner. A tool such as this would have been very effective in working on small items such as bowls, etc. I would love to be able to date this artifact, but without associated datable types, I can't. Some artifacts associated with it very much tend towards late archaic or possibly early woodland, but that is not definitive. At this particular site, I've found grooved hammerstones as well as a multitude of celts, and we'll be looking at those in the very near future. Please leave comments below, as I would very much enjoy hearing from you, whether you agree with me or not. God bless, and stay well, my friends and viewers.